Let's look at another program on strings. The problem statement is write a Java program to find all substrings of a given string. So if the input string is XYZ, all substrings are X, XY, XYZ. Then you start with Y, YZ, and then finally with Z. Now to write this program, we'll be making use of substring method, which I'll explain later. In general, as a rule, if a string is of length n, there are n into n plus 1 by 2 non-empty substrings and an empty string, so which is nothing but a null string. A null string is also considered as a substring of every string. Now let's look at how to build logic for the program. So what I need to do is I'll make use of this printing the substring by passing two parameters, the starting index and the ending index, as c and c plus I, right? So what we do is here c points to the characters, index of the characters in the string. So c will go from 0 to, in the example which I am highlighting here, the input string is xyz. So there are three characters, so c goes from 0 to 2. So within that, again I'll have another loop where I'm going to print the substrings. So initially, to begin with, I'll print only one character, so I will be 1. Next I'll print I with two characters, so I will print two characters, that is xy. Next I will be 3, which will print all three characters xyz. And then when c becomes 1, which points to y, then I'm going to print y and then yz, so I will take the value 1 and 2. Finally, when I reach the last character in the input string, that is c equal to 2, then it will print only one character, so that's why I will be only 1, which is up to z. So I'll keep on printing this. The outer loop condition would be until I reach the end of the string. The inner loop condition would depend on the length and the c value, so that is I will be less than or equal to length minus c. So that would give you the number of times the substring needs to be printed. So with this basic background, writing program becomes quite easy. So if you look at the program here, so just read a string into str, then find the length using string dot length, because I need the length to be used in the program. So next what I'll do is, as I discussed earlier, c will go from 0 to length less than length, right? And then I will start from 1, will go up to length minus c. So every time I am printing the substring using the function str.substring c comma c plus I. So that way all the substrings starting with, initially it will print c0 I is 1 x, c0 I is 2, it will print first two characters, then c will be 0, I will be 3, it will print the next three characters. So you know the usage of substring function. In the previous session, in the previous video, we have discussed substring function. So substring of let's say 0 comma 3 would print 0 1 2, that is xyz character. Then c becomes 1, so I will go from 1 to 2. Then c finally becomes 2, which is the last character. Then only one character will be printed where I is 1, so z will be printed. So this is how we need to write the program to print all its substrings of a given string.